Damn, she really got the protagonist with that one. But he was going to accuse her of, oh, your hotel is just like a luxury hotel. It doesn't have an option for us normal folk. And then she just hits him with like, you know, we do have less expensive rooms if you're willing to not get the full luxury treatment. Just hitting smack dab in the face with that. You don't need all that luxury. Our hotel does have options if you're, again, more willing to get something actually more reasonably priced. You know what, I'm spending way too much time on this point. Let's move on. And after I went on that whole spiel defending you, to be fair, that is a bit more reasonable, but still, damn. You know what, actually fair point. Dan, you're starting to sound like my dad now. Let's hope that was the correct item, because that actually did cost quite the pretty penny. God, I love anime triangle mouths. There's just something adorable about this, honestly. Don't sweat it. It's more the thought that counts. Damn, why do all the girls in this game have such a competitive spirit? Maybe it's just that I've only been going for more, like, active or like girls with a stronger personality. Maybe it's my fault in that sense. As always, the like themes for each character just continue to be peak. Holy hell. Kinda late for you to say that, 1. And 2, damn, that's quite the like showy swimsuit for such a proper lady. I'm not complaining, but I certainly am surprised. Whoa, calm down, don't jump to conclusions. Jeez, lady, I'm not that poor. Come on, have some more faith in me. Well, okay then, Princess Liz. Or would it be like, excuse me, Princess Liz? Awful reference, or full joke, kind of. Then saying that you're well off is kind of an understatement, don't you agree? I'm not even gonna comment. And now you're sounding like my mom. This lady reminding me of my parents is making this route quite uncomfortable. But I'll try to keep that off my mind. God, it's every single sentence. I'm going to try, but it's getting quite hard to not think of my mom when I hear these kinds of things. Anyway, real smug about this, ain't ya? Well, excuse me, princess, for like having normal person experiences and only being able to relay this to you, and then I don't know why I'm going like so hard on this. Whatever. Yeah? What else did you have in mind? Is she a bit of an M? I certainly don't have a problem with that. Oh yeah, real smooth. Doesn't sound like a creep at all. Then this is the queen of humble brag, huh? This was already a bit absurd for the other girls to do, to just take off their clothes because they're hot in front of a guy they barely know, but for a so-called lady to do that is a bit, it's a bit even more nonsensical, frankly. Though those more pure girl types always seem to be hiding some perversion on that layer of purity, so You know what? Maybe this makes more sense than I given it credit for. It's not really flattery, you know? That's like the perfect model body. Well, I guess if you were a bit taller, maybe, but everything else is just like perfect model proportions. At least to my understanding, which isn't really much to go on, let's be real, but anyway. Well, if you're also willing to share, who am I to refuse, right? God, I was trying so hard not to say it. Absolute shameless pervert, though I can't be too surprised at this point in the game. Jesus Christ, dude. Damn, we're on a roll, dude. As the daughter of a goddamn CEO out on a date, she just accepts it like it's nothing. Every other girl has been so tsundere about this, but she? Nah, she knows what she wants, and she wants that fucking part-timer ass of ours. God, this game is just one hell of a power fantasy, huh? I have no fear, for hesitation is defeat, I say, and then her dad turns out to be like Hulk Hogan or some shit. I'd say that's a likely possibility given who we're dealing with. I may have spoke too soon. Girl, are you an angel? It'd be my pleasure. I'm sure, like, absolutely none of you will give a singular shit about this, but actually, fun fact about myself, I've always been able to reach my back with my hands. So whenever I was young, I would always wonder, hey, why is this a problem? Why do so many characters in like anime and media in general always ask other people to put sunscreen or to wash their backs? Like, why is this such a big issue? It was only later in life that I learned that, not everyone possesses such an ability. Then the camera seems very interested in a particular part of her. Not that I wasn't like looking myself before, but for the camera to just go right up in there, like this is a fucking Twitch stream or some shit. It's a bit, Unfortunately, yeah, that is the case. There are enough failed businesses out there to prove that, unfortunately. Must be nice to be able to have thoughts like that. For that just to be an option for you. And now I have her whole profile filled. Nice. You know what? That was quite smooth. Good on you, protagonist. You finally did something genuinely gentlemanly. God, her smile so cute. Hell yeah, no bad ending this time. Oh wow, how convenient. I don't know a single man who wouldn't be. That was a pretty nice way to end Lisa's route. Now, I guess it's time for one of the lollies. I mean, I guess given her height, Naomi could easily be classified as an opai lolly. Though the real opai lolly is here. Anyway, let's just get out of this topic and go with Sakurako, I guess. Would she classify as one? I don't know, man. Let's just go. Well, seems like a few stereotypes aren't that far off, huh? Sorry, I just couldn't resist. Oh, I wonder. Oh my god, are you like an actual airhead? Is there literally nothing inside that thick skull of your... Jesus Christ. What now, girl? Your eyes are way too seductive for a complete airhead. Sorry, I guess I should stop picking on such a nice girl. Like, I legitimately feeling bad now. Is it racist if the Japanese are stereotyping themselves? I'm legitimately wondering. No, I was wrong. Even girls with calmer personalities are super competitive in this game. Oh god, this island just brings that out of people, I guess. My god, this really is just a giant Japanese stereotype. The sound effects, the music, the fact that this is a sake cup. She really is just a Japanese stereotype. From the black hair too, and the clothes, and the Yamato Nadeshiko stuff. Like, this would be a complete fucking cliche if she wasn't such an airhead. From her way of speaking too. Like, even with, like, her being an airhead, like, is that also a stereotype? I don't even know, man. I don't want to think about this. I don't even know why I'm worrying so much about it, honestly. God, that's a perfect blend between modesty and, like, lewdness. Like, this is literally the perfect swimsuit for me. No, I need to concentrate. Concentrate on the liquor game. Concentrate! I'm sorry to say, Sakurako, but it's quite difficult to focus on anything but you right now. Please, protagonist, don't do anything weird. I feel so bad for picking on this girl already. Please don't make her feel any more uncomfortable. Oh, thank God. Calligrapher? God damn, I actually got that first try. I'm the man. Or maybe I'm just the, like, alpha weeb or some shit. Since even an actual Japanese person apparently wasn't supposed to make that connection. Let me take just another look at that swimsuit. Hell yeah. Damn, despite her appearance, I think I've already said that, but despite her appearance, this girl really likes to go on the aggressive, huh? I certainly won't complain about it. Utilizing 100% of her brain for this. I talked about her being a cliche, but this girl is just full of surprises. From her, like, being an airhead, to her aggressiveness, to, and, like, just spurting that out of nowhere for, like, with no hesitation. Damn. I have to concede this. There's much more to her character than I thought. Even if it's all silly stuff. I don't know if I would call that humble, but... oh, believe me, I know. Oh god, I'm becoming just like this guy. Oh no, I need to stop playing this game. Oh my gosh, she's so pure, so innocent. I feel so bad doing this. Well, Asians in general. Well, me and the protagonist agree quite a lot on this. That's quite a showy swimsuit for someone like that. You know what? I'm too tired to question it. What do you mean she doesn't have huge curves? Those are at least these or double these, dude. That's not a normal girl's chest. Modest my fucking ass, dude. The fuck you mean modest? Those are sugoi dekai. What kind of fucking trip is he on about now? Thank you, protagonist. What now, lady? That's a bit too fast. Look, all lewd aspects aside, god, that's a cute image. Just the epitome of cuteness. Almost brings a tear to the eye. It's nice to see her happy. Well, you didn't seem to have any problem talking to the protagonist. If anything, like, you were the aggressive one, so I'm not feeling this too much. This kind of comes out of nowhere, honestly.
ことはもしかしたらこの性格が克服できているのかもしれないですね。
Well, I'm glad for that at least.
もしやっぱりそう簡単には克服できませんよね。
That's fine. Take your time. This stupid reference just reminds me of how old both this game and I are at this point. I'm unfortunately not getting any younger.
魔法
I don't know, this feels manipulative, but in a good way. Is there even such a thing? I don't know.
不思議。はい。
Don't ruin your own plan, protagonist, come on. We need to stay with this girl. We need to stay by her side and protect her from people who would actually want to take advantage of her. We really do.
うち誕生日が3月30日なんです。ですからなかなか免許証を取りに行くことができなくて。
I don't follow. That's such a cute expression that I almost don't mind that I don't get your point at all.
うち胸の奥がキューってするんです。これは病気でしょうか？
Classic Sakurako. You got that right. And that will be it for today. If you liked this video, please do all the normal YouTube stuff. You know, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I genuinely do hope to see you next time. If you really liked it, I'd also really appreciate if you could support me financially, either through a one-time paid comment donation or by joining my membership, where for $1 a month, you get to participate in exclusive polls in order to decide which videos I'll make next. Like, which of my plans should I focus on? Which of the content I have in mind do you want to see first? You know, that kind of thing. As well as get your name put in this fancy little screen right here. You know, just as a small gesture of appreciation, exactly for your monthly support. But of course, no matter how much you choose to give me, as well as if you choose to give me anything at all, do know that I really appreciate any cent you're willing to throw my way, as well as just the fact that you're watching this video up to this point at all. But with all that stuff out of the way, I think it's finally time to, as always, bid you guys farewell. Obscure Anime out.